Welcome to this week's edition of Ion Harness Racing Weekend Preview. I'm Paul Ramlow. This Saturday at the Meadows, the featured event will be the $400,000 Delvin Miller Adios Pace for the Orchids, the highlight of the impressive afternoon card of Grand Circuit Racing. A field of 9 will take place in the Delvin Miller Adios. Those 9 horses qualified in 3 eliminations this past Saturday. The elimination winners were McWicked, driver David Miller for trainer Casey Coleman in 150-4. Somewhere in LA with Brett Miller driving for trainer Jimmy Takter in 150 flat. And Let's Drink on It, Tyler Smith up for trainer Joe Seekman in 150-2. The morning line favorite for this Saturday is McWicked at odds of 7-5. Driver David Miller offers his thoughts on his mount.
He was off 3 weeks. I know they had worked him a mile and 56 out here. But it's still not racing, and I thought he was very sharp, got over the track great, so pretty positive. He's very easy to get along with. His manners are superb on the track. He can carry his speed a very long ways, and that's the most impressive thing about him.
One of the other contenders in this Saturday's Adios is Kamaiki, driver Brian Zent, trainer Bill Zent. This horse starts from the rail at morning line odds of 8-1. This horse is locally owned, trained, and driven, and he has a very good shot at this Saturday's Adios. Here's trainer Bill Zent.
I knew he was ready to go some, but he surprised me his first start. I mean, we had 2 qualifiers in him, not real impressive. I think it was a couple in 58 there, and he went right out, and win his first start handy. But Brian said he was just did it so easy, and he never really exerted himself. And that just, goes to show you a good horse is a good horse. I come home, they were flying the last 8th, and he picked him up, and that was a nice colt. I think he went in 49 at Lexington last year, and after that, I didn't know he could beat them, but I knew he could compete against them. And then when he went that mile here in 49, and they say Brian stayed in with him, got shuffled back, and then come flying at the end, especially a mile like that. Usually don't do that fast here, come from that far back. And
the world is full of compromises, but not here, not on this day, not in this race, not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
In this week's edition of Paul's Paddock Picks, we'll take a look at Saturday's Adios. My pick to win is number 2, McWicked, driver David Miller, trainer Casey Coleman. This horse has been very hot so far this year, draws an advantageous post position, and I think he'll be the winner in the Delvin Miller Adios Pace for the Orchids. Second, I'm going to go with Let's Drink on It for driver Tyler Smith. I've been very impressed by this horse so far this year. Post position 7 will be a disadvantage, but I think he'll come on to finish second. And for third, I think Kamaiki from the rail for the Zents. I think he'll get a nice trip and finish third at the wire. So once again, for win, I have McWicked. For place, I have Let's Drink on It. And for show, I have Kamaiki. I'm Paul Ramlow. Have a great weekend.